Huh. It popped the belts off.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Another decent day. It's actually warm, it's nice. We got some Dygert's lemonade. Went and got my pickup since we did some shuffling yesterday. So everything is home right now, which is, it's a weird feeling, but yeah. This truck will be running towards the end of the week. Same with the white truck, so honestly, I'm hoping to get Coburn's tractor back today. I'm really sorry, bud. I know you told me no rush, but I feel obligated. So, where we're at, we got that side hill left to do. As far as discing, then the disc can come off. Chisel plows are actually going on since we acquired some more ground. And I know in town this is gonna upset some people, and it is business and everything else like that. And I'm not here to steal ground from anybody, but if somebody approaches me, it works out that way, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that's that, because I know everybody watches the videos locally and then it becomes gossip and so on and so on. But yeah, so alrighty, we are gonna, and we do have that pile we got to push around, we got to pull the rebar out of it, but we're gaining on some things. So grass is probably come into next week. We got to get going on that. We got planning to do. We got a lot of stuff that is needing to be done right now, and I'm behind, to be honest. So how's our weld holding up? Looks good. You ready, bud? Well, we'll get 75 going and go wrap up the last bit there. Then we can drop the disc, hook back onto the chisel plows, probably make an adventure. We got to clean sand out of the tank. We got a lot of stuff, but fence lines are actually looking pretty good right here. The calves have been having a good time, and yeah. So usually every time I go to start this, I got to prime that. And if we remember previously when we were discing, I taped that fitting up right here. And this past time just now, I did not have to, that's not locked. I did not have to prime it. It was already, felt good, I think. So let's see if it actually wants to start or not right away. Oh yeah. That's we're winning at some of this stuff. Well, Yanko told me he didn't want to go. I think he's just gonna lay underneath here. It's warm. Not as warm as yesterday. I did see that me and Austin stopped at the diner this morning on the way up to get the truck. We were watching the news, and it said it was supposed to be 90 in Albany and high 80s out here. So calves are clipping the top off, but there's not enough animals to get them to eat it all down quick. So all of this is, well, as we see, it's going to be some thick stuff, even if we're not getting any fertilizer on. I'm hoping for second we can get a bunch more fertilizer and start moving forward. Slowly it's coming together, honestly. There's a lot of factors. I don't know why I put that in 7th gear. There's a lot of factors that are going on right now. And you gotta pick which one you gotta run with. So I was getting out to show you guys that we were all done, and I just realized that that's not done yet. So, good thing I got out. I was leaving. Probably getting a thumbnail picture, but so as of right now, we got a few little spots out back. I'm going to chisel plow before we move on to the next farm, and we got our duck pond there. But otherwise, everything here is worked up in this general area, ready to rock and roll. Fertilizer, I haven't figured out if I'm just gonna fertilize and hit most of it with the rolling baskets, or if we're gonna pull it with whatever This will not be used as the plan. So I guess that gives you guys a, we might see in this video what we're doing. Haven't really figured out, but I'll get that pass done that we've missed there, and then probably get in the white truck and send it. So that is what I'm thinking. God, it's good. I love the views up here, rolling country. So that property I picked up, let me see if you can, that green that's sitting above my field, that is a hillside. It's got pretty aggressive elevation, so it'll be cool to see what it looks like from up there. 75 doing its thing. That's all I can ask from it. So part of me says take the manure trailer off and run with the Mack. The Mack's just a better daily driver, 100% better. So I might go drop this trailer somewhere. It's got to get washed. It's got to go get put back on. But we got to take it off the truck anyways. Well, we got to at least pull it forward. We got to grease the fifth wheel. And it's always nicer to work on something when the trailer's not attached. So we might do that and then drop the Landau. That way the white truck can just go onto the manure trailer. And then we can roll like that. That might be our best bet, to be honest. Old Whitey, very faithful to us, has got us out of absolutely everything we've gotten into. Absolutely everything. But I'd like a little bit more. This ride's a little bit better. Switched over. I left the hydraulic lines off. They're starting to get brittle up front. We're gonna have to replace both of them. Plus it doesn't help when they got hit. That didn't do anything other than bend the one, but a lot of people previously when we hauled this tractor, so this is Colburn's 4520, that is slightly modified if you know what you're looking at. Yeah, slightly modified, only 3 times, I don't know, we're gonna say 2.5 times the stock horsepower. There's a lot of people that were really worked up that we did not put a exhaust pipe stack on it, muffler stack, sock on it. Oh, huh, feel pretty dumb, don't you now, in the comments? Come on, guys. Honestly, I don't believe in them, strictly because you have to have everything. Like they've done, you can put a leaf blower right on them and watch the turbo and they don't spin. So all your valves have to be perfectly open to allow in and out, and that doesn't work that way. So you got to think about that, unless your valves are all messed up, which then your turbo is not the least of your worries. But come on, there's a ton of experts that made that comment, and I've held off till I was able to show you Colburn does put a sock in it, and how I feel about it. But he's cautious on it, so we got it hooked up. We're actually gonna go make a stop. I'm trying to get in the rhythm of having everything perfect, better planned out. We're gonna make a stop and pick some stuff up, then drop this off, then pick something else up is my plan. I gotta make some phone calls on my way, but we are loaded up, good to go. Truck still needs a bath, and tanker needs a bath. Yeah, I'm gonna shut the lights off, shut the doors, and get down the road. So we should be moving on to the next farm and getting that all prepped. But what we're doing is we're killing, I guess, 3 birds with 1 stone, bringing Colburn's tractor and 2 other things. At least that's the plan as of now. We're gonna see how we make out. But yeah, gotta get it done. We've gotta bite the bullet. Plus I gotta return Colburn's tractor, so it's a no-brainer. Huh. It popped the belts off. Destroyed one and popped the other 2. Okay. Not the first time. Yeah, we gotta get matching belts. I know. Destroyed that one. Gave him a thumbs up. He knows I'm good. So at first I was gonna blame that on non-matching belts. We got two on and I moved up the road and I pulled over where it was safe and I wasn't sitting on the side of the road. Double checked everything. Well, the bottom of the alternator bolts, one was loose, so it was wiggling around. I'm gonna go with it popped off and just split like that. That's really what I'm thinking. So we got two on and I'm making phone calls. I know it's bouncy, the road's bouncy, the GoPro mount's bouncy. I'm making calls and seeing if I can find some on the way out or the way back. So, why they got three on there? Yeah. I don't know. Some days I wonder about it. It is what it is, and we're doing our thing. About 30 minutes out from our first stop. A cab over with a fertilizer tender on it. Yeah, buddy. That was cool. He gave me a wave too. So coming through Sangerfield, a lot of action going on. So this guy turned. Where are we turning? I'm sitting here uploading today's thumbnail and this truck pulled. Oh, he lives right there on the corner. He pulled up and he goes, watch your YouTube videos, and then I told him where I was going. So yeah, that's small world. So I was in the market, and I'll show you when we stop, for a set of duals for the 4640. Nothing special, nothing new. And well, we got a set. And we're actually, I gotta look where we're going. We are actually at, if you know anything about John Deere's, Willow Run. And so I reached out to Kevin. They got not the same collection that they used to, but quite a bit of tractors here. And it wasn't my place to come here for a deal, and that was all it was. So we're gonna go get this tractor unloaded. We're down to one belt. I got a hold of Cook Brothers right before, what time is it? 4:55. They close at 5. They got two of them, so they're gonna leave them outside for me. I know we need matching belts, but I'm definitely in the wrong gear there. I was in the third. Does not like to start in the third. There's somebody on my bot that I can't even see the truck. I can see the mirror. It's a passing lane. Go for it, bud. So I called them. They're gonna leave them outside for me. And John Deere and Cat sticker. Hell yeah, brother. Fuel tank in the back. They're gonna leave them outside for me. So if I break down in between here and Colburn's or here and there, somebody's gonna have to come get me. We're gonna have to get those belts and throw it on. I think they got stretched, and then I know they got stretched, and one popped off and got chewed up because the alternator wasn't tight down at the bottom, so it was wiggling. Something you just, the other day I caught that it was broken, the bracket on the top, so we've got to put different bolts in there to Loctite them. Yeah. Alrighty, we got 20 minutes to Culver's. Hopefully we're good. Pulling big hills when you're right into it, that's what killed the last belt. So I'm just cruising 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour on the flat. Austin left us this morning, and he's driving up back to the home country of Canada. And I am looking at storm clouds that look, when we get further up when there's less trees, looks really bad. And he said it is raining harder than he's seen in a long time. So I'm hoping that stays to our north. I guess it doesn't look that bad on camera, but maybe when we get up here, because we don't need any more rain. And they're already saying we're going to get a ½ inch rain on Thursday, which, if that's the case, we're doing service days. This is getting pulled in, and we're going to wrap the planter up as best we can. That don't look so good up there. it's pretty dark. And that's not even Canada. He's way north. He's hours north now. Update, I tried another Napa that closes at 5:30, and we're driving right past it, and they had it. They got 2 of them, so we're gonna have 4 of them, which we probably should put all 3. We should have 3 and have a spare in the truck, because one good new one will get us a long way. Should have the whole set. We'll work on it, okay? I know, matching belts, matching belts, matching belts. None of this is even anyways, so as much as you'd like to think that alternator is even, you can watch that it's not. The truck is a 1974. Things were not perfect. Oh. I'm glad we're making it through this. Easy. We gotta get all the way there, and get the culverts. I think we're going back to Bud's, probably. Really? That was the quickest light. It let 3 cars through. Are you serious? I'm gonna say it's gonna rain on us, so we better get going here. Like, it looks dark. The packages are required. We'll make it to Colburn's, change them out, and send it. We'll get unchained quickly. Probably restrap some of ours. Yeah. Should be good. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. But at least we got help this time. 2 people is so much easier. So we're gonna take the belts off. Well, the E1 belt. Loosen the alternator. Put 2 new ones on and run it home. Get the other 2. Be a good place. 2 people makes this so much easier. Oh, we're on. Just gotta give this a little snug, and then we'll be good. That is warm. And then I gotta go get my disc. Well, junk beat us today. We have no brake lights any longer. I think it's the brake switch. We have brake lights when the parking brake is on, but not when you press on the pedal. So we're gonna get them unloaded, and I'm gonna send it. I need a power probe and I need some help. Well, mostly a power probe. I guess I gotta put the PTO in if we're gonna take the tractor off. Wow, everything is fighting me today, so. Oh, taking that out?
Yeah. I don't know why it was in there.
I don't know either. We got our rear marker light. That was acting up though on this truck. So there's something stupid with the wiring right now, or something failed. Thinking that switch is just bad. Not really. I gotta do some figuring, right? But it's gonna rain soon, so. You're ready to go home, aren't you? Wipe that dirt off. Was about to leave and I realized step was still down. You left my step down. Is that a tornado? It is windy. We gotta go. We gotta go, buddy. It is gonna rain up here. I hope we're not getting rain. So yeah, we got no brake lights. But we got every other light working again, so let's go. Yeah, less than ideal. Absolutely pouring. And we have not upgraded our wipers yet. I know, I forgot to, guys. We gotta get out of this rain. We gotta go south or something. Blue skies over there. You wet? Coming up to Utica, and that is a sight. Yeah. It is. It's beautiful here. To the north of us a little bit, it's freaking pouring. So I hope that all stays to the north. But we got about a few minutes and we're gonna be at Cook Brothers. I gotta restrap our wheels there, our rims actually, I guess it would be considered. Holy smokes, look at that. That's not good. Nobody needs any more rain right now. But our rims are not really held on right now. They moved around with the bumps. So I checked them before we left, and we gotta move them. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm in the wrong lane. We're turning up here actually. Delmonico Steakhouse would be really, really good right about now. Like, really good. Said we're, I don't, are we going here? We are going here. There's a lot of restaurants right here. I guess I've never been right through here, but stop. Cooks. So they said when I pull in, they got the garage. Yeah, there it is. Can I get myself in and out of here? Or maybe I should park on the street. We will pull up here and go somewhere. Car coming by. Probably shouldn't pull in. I've never been in. Always better to check it out. So right now we got brake lights for, oh well, we got blinkers on. It is, the wind right now is wild. So we got blinkers on, no brake lights. Truck is just fighting us today. But I guess we could have swung in there. Truck parking. I've been told that this is the place with the hookup by a lot of people. Cook Brothers. Oh yeah. Bingo. We got it. I even did the trick. That's not going anywhere, but this one went somewhere and that one went, who knows. Okay. And it's gonna rain if we don't rush. I'm gonna slide them down here, push them against, chain them right around, and then we're good to go. Or strap them. Grab our other strap. We're good to go. So far we beat the rain. Not by much. Whew. What a day. It's almost 8 o'clock, and so we were supposed to go pick something up, and I texted the guy and said I ain't gonna make it. So well, I didn't film anything. I was on the phone with my landowner, one of them, talking about what we're doing with the hay ground and stuff like that on his property. And we came up on a car accident. It was somebody collided with somebody. I don't know where we are now, but they sent me back across the canal for a detour. I don't know. I think we're coming into Mohawk, but on this side. West side. I'm talking to myself. The car next to me is looking at me funny. There's a motorcycle coming up next to me. You gotta be nuts looking at these clouds saying I'm gonna go ride a motorcycle. We are coming back into Sharon, and I am watching lightning go north of us. Pretty aggressive. Isaiah is planting right now, and they actually went and grabbed some bags of seed from me so he can wrap up his stuff tonight. But it is, I'm hoping it goes north of them. We don't need any rain. I talked to Lucas Donito, and he said all that rain that I got swarmed into, they got none of that. So they got hay down on the ground, and they're working on first cutting. So it's tough to curse the rain, knowing how bad a drought can be. And where I used to farm, rain was sacred, kind of. Like, it could rain and then we'd be good. But it's been it's tough because there's a lot of it's either you're too wet, too dry. Perfect growing season seems far and few between nowadays for anywhere, unless you're in the desert and you can turn water on, but then you got another battle. So usually I could take a right back there and cuts me across, people who know where I am, but this long trailer makes it a little, bringing it right into town and then going up makes it a lot easier. So it's getting closer. So tomorrow we're gonna do some of this. It might come off the planter actually, and earn its keep a little bit. We'll see. Bugs are out clearly, but was today as prosperous and as what's the word I'm looking for, as beneficial in getting stuff done and stuff like that? No. Like we should have got a whole lot efficiency. We should have got a whole lot more done, but we gained. So I appreciate Colburn bringing his tractor out. Well, we brought it out, but for plow day, and then ran it around for me. That did help us catch up quite a bit. And the chisel plows are still here. So maybe, just maybe, you can start thinking. But wanted to grab the duals. I had talked to Kevin a while back, and I said, hey, you got some listed online. They're not great. They're okay. The rims are good. Rims are gonna look right. My Olight's dead too, which is really disappointing. It died while I was working on stuff, but yeah, 30% maybe get me through the year, and getting matching set that is actually on this tractor. So at one point this had 42s on it previous to me buying it, and they said the tires were whooped, and the cost of 42s compared to 38s are quite a bit different. I think it would look perfect with some 32s on it. So here's how it works. They're 460 85R 38s, may replace with 18.4 38s. On the, I'm getting eaten by bugs. On the 7520 we have 18.4 34s, so they're shorter. So 42s would be taller. Probably spice this tractor up a little bit more, but that is not in the budget for this year at all. Plus we got good tires on it, so instead of Alliances, they came with that. They put it on when they purchased the tractor and put it out. We need different rims, different tires. Probably at the end of the day, $5 grand into it. So tomorrow we need to get the hubs that will go on, and we got to mount the tires. The tires, he offered to have them mounted for me, but for 250 bucks, I figured you guys would rather watch me struggle to do it. We haven't done a tractor tire since me and Aaron did one on the 220, yeah, last fall. So there's a lot of bugs out. But alrighty, I'm rambling now. I appreciate you guys watching along. That truck wants to be hauling manure and not be doing this. I think that's what it is. And the white truck is unhappy that I didn't take that, but that truck runs and rides a whole lot smoother when it's happy. So we got to do the belts. We got to put the other belts on. I think they're better quality. Someday we'll get matching belts for everybody who keeps telling me we need matching belts. But at the end of the day, if not everything's square, it doesn't help either way, because it's just how it is. And to square everything up, we try, but someday I'll explain it. Someday you guys will understand the whole logistics of older vehicles. A bunch of you, 95% of you do, which is awesome. Yeah, we got some other stuff to do. Oh, we were supposed to get something on the trailer, and we might do that tomorrow evening. We got to figure out the wiring on this truck. Kind of weird, but can't believe, yeah, I don't know. The truck was working and then the trailer wasn't, and now neither of them are working, so we'll figure it out. But appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.